Good evening, everybody. We don't have anybody here yet, but maybe somebody will decide to join us. It's Sunday evening here on the East Coast, 7:11 p.m. I took a look around and saw that nobody was on. I thought, well, heck, maybe there's some other people out there that were tired of the same old thing on the television or same old movie or whatever, and just kind of relaxing and like to maybe pop in and say hello. Phantom Hodges, how you doing? You're out for dinner tonight, aren't you? Yep. Okay. That's why I got it. If I'm still on when you get back to home and you want to come on, let me know. I did. That's why I didn't send you an invite, Paul, because I figured that you were at other places. Yeah, it was sunny here and kind of hazy and nice, but yeah, all of a sudden it just got bad. I had a neighbor call me earlier that he was watching the river cam here in Port Huron on Stream Time Live, and that some guy in a sailboat, a bigger sailboat, wasn't smart enough to get out of the way of a freighter, and the freighter had to kind of dodge around it. And because he didn't have enough wind to get out of the way, he thought he was going to beat it across the river, and his sails were luffing. And after giving the horn and some other things, it didn't quite work out the way he thought it would. And so at the last minute, he fell off and heaved to and got the heck out. It didn't get hit, but he came darn close. Because those big ships, they can't stop on a dime. But you could see the behind the ship, you can see where it's been, and he zigzagged over like this and was trying to go around him. AZ Drone, how you doing, buddy? Corey Mano. Yeah, I'm just here for just to see if anybody else is out here looking for some place to maybe shoot the baloney a little bit and talk. I know Roger's probably doing something else, but oh no, yeah. The day was hot, humid, and finally about an hour ago it started to cloud up, so now it's cloudy. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, Paul says that Theodore, the tugboat, well, you might be able to catch it in the morning, Paul, if you get up early enough before it leaves. Paul is tracking Theodore, the tugboat, which is making a tour of the lower Great Lakes, and it's supposed to be in the town near him today, but it didn't get in early enough. So let's see who that is that's coming around the bend there. That's the Cuyahoga coming around. As you can see, starting to get a little hazy out there now. Let's see if we've got it up to snuff as far as, yep. Yeah, still running 1080p, so. Yeah. Jackson, Chris, let me, I thought I sent you an invite. I'm going to send another one in case I missed you. Forward to. Yeah, Chris, I sent you another invite just in case you wanted to come in or didn't want to come in. It's up to you, my friend. Like I say, I looked around and there wasn't too many people on tonight, so I thought, well, maybe people are looking for someplace they'd like to gather, as you say. JD, how you doing? Phantom Hodges is out to dinner at a friend's house. Jackson RC is here. It's okay, Chris. Whenever you get here, be glad to have you, my friend. I sent an invite to Dave Innes, but he might be passed out too, so I don't know. Quentin Henriksen, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? JD says I gotta mow the lawn. I'm stalling. I understand. You know, I probably should have mowed the lawn myself, but it just got so hot so fast. I went out and flew this morning, and I probably should have done the same thing. So I'm a little remiss. Yeah, let's see what I got up early this morning. Me and I went down by the river and we flew the Cuyahoga, and I don't know who's running that camera. They're sure not doing a very good job, are they? Or the camera's having an issue. Maybe they don't know how to tilt it down. It might be somebody new at the helm. Yeah. He thinks there's an issue there. What? Oh, they tilt it down. Yeah, they get new operators, and it takes a little while to learn all the little intricacies of the camera operation. No, I think it's on auto right now. Well, maybe not. I'd say it's probably a rookie learning. Yeah. Anyway, Dave Ennis. Hello, Dave. I sent you an invite, buddy. Are you up and about or not? Lost Girl Hikes. How you doing? Angela. Yeah, so we went down and flew a ship this morning. Then what did we do? We just kind of hung out while I edited. You know, that's the not so much fun for me. Some people like to edit videos. Do you guys like to edit your videos? I'm just not. That's the work part. The fun part is the flying for me. Then by the time you edit, you put it up, post it. Yeah. The like I say, it was sunny and bright and nice, and now it's turned cloudy and kind of yucky. Not a lot going on. I'm going to take a look and see if there's any other big ships coming down now. They're all up the tip of the thumb. So that's about 3.5, 4 hours to get to this. Would be 10:30, 11 o'clock. There's one up on the Komatsu is probably about 2 hours away from being upbound. The Paul Arthur Grutha actually went through last evening, and I should have gone down to get it because it was a bright, clear evening, and I could have got the night shot of it, but I had just come back from doing 2 other ships, and so I just didn't feel like turning around and going back again. But yes, the Girtha right now, I would imagine it's got to be up in Superior by now, probably getting ready for another load, and then it'll be coming back down again. Other than that, from Port Huron, not a lot going on. Although I did get a new camera today. Well, not a new camera, but another camera. Most of you probably heard that I bought a camera only to find out that I couldn't find any place to buy extra or replacement batteries from for that camera because it took a specific battery. And so I packed it all up, sent it back to Amazon. And the day that I sent it back that afternoon, I found where I could get the batteries again. So I ordered a couple more batteries and then reordered the camera again, and it just came today. So, yeah. So what's new with most of you out there? Go over here. I'm gonna do a little experiment. Go over here. Copy. I'm going to try a little experiment here. I don't know if it'll work or not, but any fellas want to give it a shot and join me? There's the link, and I'm going to only leave it up for a little while. I think if you click on that, it should bring you into the Zoom chat. I don't know. I'm not going to leave it up real long, just for a little bit. And see if anybody would like to join. Because I know that it's I think it's important for people to give it a shot and see if live streaming is something that they wouldn't mind doing. So it's down there, and it's available. Dave's hiding in the air conditioning. Dave, did you get my invite or no? So I'm just going to leave that invite up just for a couple of more minutes, and then I'm going to take it down. Hey, Toy Man, if you want to join me, there's the link is right up there because I don't have your email address. Might try clicking on that if you'd like to join. And I'm going to take it down here in just a minute. Okay. Either that or Ron, or what you can do is you can get me your email address. I don't have it. If you decide to join in. There's Ron.
Oh, wrong camera. That's the wrong camera. Hang on. Hang on. Oh,
hey,
there we go.
How you doing?
I'm bad. How about yourself? How are you doing?
I didn't see anybody on tonight, Ron, so I thought, well, what the heck, you know? I'm an old guy, and usually I get so sick and tired of watching the news.
Right.
Nothing any good going on, and Sunday night isn't my night to watch anything on there. And so I thought, well, maybe there's some other people out there the same way, just looking for some place to go and say hello and hang out or talk.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what I was doing. Basically, I was just kind of looking around and see who was live, and I seen you were live. So, all right.
Yeah.
I'll click on it and see what's going on.
Sure.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. I was down in your neck of the woods on the weekend. I was in Sarnia, actually.
You were? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was down there seeing K&D Scrapper.
Oh, okay.
And went down and seen him. He's another YouTuber, so I went down and stayed the night at his place.
Yeah, well,
Met with
that's
him.
nice.
I flew my drone for a little bit down around there too. So,
well, good.
Yeah. Well, something happened to my drone footage because I don't think I didn't have enough room on my SD card for everything. So,
yeah.
So all I got was a couple aerial photographs. That was it.
Ah, okay.
So, that drone takes really good pictures.
You know what are you flying?
That's that SG 906 with the 2-axis gimbal camera in it.
Right.
Yeah, it shoots 1080p video and 4K still videos.
Yeah.
And then it's got that camera that looks down underneath in the belly.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I haven't tried that camera out yet. I'm still trying to figure out the app on it. So
that's the thing. Anytime you fly, it's whatever app you get comfortable with. That's why I fly mostly, other than the Anafi that I had, and I used to have some other things. Well, I started out way back with the Walkiras and some other things, but DJI, I understand their apps. I understand the theory behind them, and so therefore I feel pretty comfortable with them.
Well, this is more or less like an intermediate beginner drone that I got. So,
Yeah, yeah.
so it's got a 125-meter range to it. So I've already crashed it twice.
Well,
That's
it survived, right?
yeah, it did survive. Didn't do any damage. Didn't damage the props. I just got to get used to setting it up.
Yeah. Now, is that considered an FPV or is that considered a full on? It hovers if you let go of the sticks and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It'll sit there and hover. I don't even have to have my hands on the sticks or anything. It'll just sit there and
I
hover
get
away.
guys all the time asking me, Ron, when am I
Mhm.
going to fly FPV? And my answer is never. Because first of all, you watch some of those guys FPV flying it, and I get like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Like motion sickness.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
I was flying down south of the bridge one day. I'll give you a story. Flying south of the bridge, and I was packing up in the back of my Tahoe afterwards. And I look over, and
Right.
here's an older gentleman. I would say probably in his 50s, late 50s, and he's got goggles on his head, and he sets an FPV drone down,
Hmm.
and he puts the goggles on, and the FPV drone takes off, shoots right straight up, and he fell right over backwards on his back. And the drone came shortly thereafter. The drone came down, and he got up, sat up, kind of shook his head a little bit, took his goggles and put them on his forehead, and looked around to see if anybody was looking, and I gave him a. And he packed up and left right away.
There you go.
Yeah, I felt sorry for him, but it was
Yeah, I don't know what.
it was
I don't.
entertaining on my part.
Right. I don't know about flying with the goggles on. I still got to get used to that. Drone is very touchy. The controls are very touchy.
Yeah.
So I got to get used to the controls. It's not flying. It's a little bit different than flying a helicopter.
Yes.
So
Well, flying a helicopter takes a lot of skill because my
yeah.
first I call helicopter was about 5 feet long, had a 4 feet single rotor on top, and
Mhm.
it had the tail rotor was about this big, and it was a chainsaw motor,
Oh, really?
and it was a 3-channel Futaba. And if you could keep that sucker in the air for more than 5 or 10 minutes, you were a hero.
Mm.
And finally, what I got tired of, Ron, was smelling like gas because you were having to put gas in it all the time. So you were having gas on your hands, and
Oh, yeah.
no. So then when they came out with electric drones, that's when I came back to the sport. But in 1992, 93, somewhere in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was flying those. What do they call it? What's the name of it? Coaxial helicopters, where the blade turns clockwise, the other one's turning
Yep.
counterclockwise, clockwise, because you didn't have to have a tail rotor on it.
Have a tail rotor, right?
Yeah,
Right.
and those are the ones I got used to
Yeah.
flying. So the first one I crashed and bent the shaft, so I had to go in and get a new shaft for it.
Wow.
And we threw a lot of blades.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I got to get back into flying because I used to do RC cars too a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
And then of course the model railroad that you see behind me, it's which is now tore down, but
Sure.
I'm into that in the wintertime. So
Sure. Well,
yeah.
I think Paul Hodges does model railroad too. I think.
Oh, does he?
Well,
Oh,
I think. I
yeah.
remember somebody did, and Paul Hodges popped to my mind, but
So I thought, well, I'll get a drone, and I thought, well, it's got 4 blades. It should be easy to fly.
yeah.
So. First time I launched it, I hit the automatic takeoff, and it just kept climbing. I don't know. I don't want you up that high. I hit the return to home button. It came back and it landed.
Yeah.
Because it's got that. it's got that follow me mode. So if I
Yep.
hit follow me, once I start walking, it'll start following me along, right?
Yep. It follows
Yeah.
your controller, right?
Yeah. And it's got the orbit too, and it's got the orbit control. So
Yeah.
you'll sit there and do a wide circle as it's looking at me.
Yeah,
So
a lot of the drones have that. And to be honest with you, Ron, I have never used it. Uh,
no.
I've tested the return to home button,
Hmm.
but I use that as an emergency only. I always figure if I'm in the air, I'm flying. Even
Yeah.
when I go out and do a ship or whatever, and it's out of ways and it's coming back, I just hold the control to forward till it gets back close to me, and then bring it in and land it. So,
Hmm.
but yeah, a lot of people use that return to home and the orbit and
Yeah.
the follow me and that. And I've seen too many people get into trouble in the follow me mode because there's a wire or a tree that it doesn't see, and
Oh.
it doesn't end well.
Hmm.
But yeah, my theory is, Ron, is fly what you like what you fly.
Yeah. Well, when I bought the drone, I thought, well, I'll order the extra battery too. I ordered an extra battery for it because here's the batteries for it. For
Oh
them.
yeah,
It's you can tell I'm charging it right now. It's a
right,
4 cell.
right.
It takes 5 hours to charge one of these up.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just a USB charger you use. Boom. Takes 5 hours. They say you get 25 minutes out of it. I've gotten 20 minutes out of this battery for flight time.
That's better than most of the FPV flyers.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Yeah, the FPV guys get 3 to 5 minutes out of the flight.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Unless you're flying like the new DJI FPV, which is pricey.
Right.
Then you're getting 18 to 20 minutes, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did a lot of research. I thought, well, I'll try this out. It seems pretty good. It's got a good camera. Well,
Yeah. Yeah, JD, I'm not so sure I could handle it either.
Yeah.
FPV,
Yeah, I paid.
that's why I said
What
no.
did I pay for that? I paid $375 Canadian.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, yeah, and I came from California because it was like 200 and some odd dollars. By the time we add the exchange, and it comes
Yep.
up,
Yeah.
So plus it said free shipping. So
Yeah. Yeah.
all right, I'll order the extra battery and boom.
Well, that's good. I've got several batteries for all of my drones. Well, when I say all of my drones, I'm down to 3 now.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, hello, JD. How you doing? I'm sorry, I forgot to say hi to you when I was in the chat. My bad. And everybody
Yep.
in the chat, how you doing?
Yep. And Dave Ennis is going to join us after he gets done eating.
Hmm.
And I think Chris is in the same boat. He talked about coming in. And I invited Angela, Lost Girl Hikes, but she might be getting ready. I think she works the late shift.
Oh yeah.
So
you're on the other side of Sarnia, then you're right in the right in Port here in Michigan, are you?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a mile northwest of the bridge.
Oh, okay.
The water bridges, yeah.
Yeah, because every time I see that bridge, I'm like, why does that bridge look so familiar?
Yeah.
Because when I was over the road trucking, I used to cross that bridge quite often.
Yes.
So.
Yep. And I pretty much grew up here, lived here most of my life, except for about 3.5 to 4 years when I was in Kansas City. So.
Oh yeah. How would you like Kansas? You didn't like it?
It was okay. I went out there. I happen to know the Illiches that own Little Caesars Pizza, and I got a franchise out there for all 6 counties, 3 in Kansas, 3 in Missouri, because Kansas City, as you know, the state line goes right through the middle of town.
Right.
And, so I started building stores out there, building stores. Next thing I know, my wife runs off with a Baptist minister, and of course the divorce proceedings started at that point. And I sold out and says, I can be miserable at home. So I moved back here and, but karma has a way of taking care of you.
Oh yeah.
It's good that I came back. It saved me a lot of money. She had a fetish for buying all kinds of jewelry and clothes. She used to have racks and racks of clothes in the closet with it still had tags on. And she had about 6 or 8 jewelry boxes full of emeralds, diamonds, gold.
Oh yeah.
So over a period of time, I see that it saved me some money, although it cost me at the time, but in the long run. Yeah.
Yeah, I live in London, Ontario, so I'm not too far from the bridge.
No,
I'm actually 45 minutes away from Sarnia, so boom. In 2 hours and 15 minutes from Detroit. So
right across the 401 or the 402 if you're going to Detroit, right?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I used to fly when I was a kid living here. We played a lot of hockey, and I played travel team hockey. We used to play all over Canada,
oh yeah.
and yeah. Going to London, going to Toronto, Montreal.
Yeah, the trucking companies I used to work for, they used to love sending me to Toronto, and I hated it. It keeps asking me, why do you don't like Toronto? Because people there are nuts. They don't drive right. I said, I'd rather drive in Chicago. They know how to drive a little bit better than people in Toronto.
That's what Paul Hodges always says, that the
Yeah.
people in Toronto are nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. We just called the smash up 500 down there.
Yeah. Well, Paul said one day, he says if he has to go through Toronto, it's either on off hours or he takes the long right around it,
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever I did my pickups in Toronto, I made sure I was in there, in and out before rush hour traffic.
Yeah.
Or if I had to go through Toronto in order to go up through Ottawa and stuff, I make sure I'm booking through there late at night.
Well, Roger talks about Montreal being almost as bad, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most of your major cities, especially with the lockdowns and everything, because I've noticed just in general, people have lost their minds a little bit more than normal.
Yeah.
And so I think it's kind of worse than it ever was.
And I noticed people are speeding a lot more on the highway now too, because of all this is going on. Because the speed limit down the 402 is 110 kilometers,
right?
Which is 70 mile an hour, and I was doing 75 mile an hour, and I still had people passing me. Like, all right, I got curious to see how fast this guy was going. One guy was doing 90 mile an hour.
Yep.
290. Boy, you're really looking for that speeding ticket, aren't you?
Train Night Productions, how you doing? Good evening. Good evening to everybody in the chat. Ron and I are just sitting there having a chat. And if you're welcome to join us, if you think you want to come out, let me know. I'll send you, or I'll put a link in the chat. And you can join in. We're just sitting here just talking about whatever comes to mind, whether it's drones or whether it's just things that are going on in life.
Seems I got a hole in my green screen. Oh, where is that coming from? Oh, that's back there. No wonder.
Yeah.
I'll have to change my my background.
Yeah, that's behind the green screen, right?
Yeah, that's on this. That's the videos that I've shot, and I'm use them as backdrops.
Oh, okay. So you just
I can use this one. Yeah. So this is my layout that I used to have, because of course the drums are in the way, but the train's traveling around the room, and everybody thought that's pretty cool. That's well done. How did you do that? So it looks like I'm going for a ride on the train.
It's magic.
Yeah, there you go. So, but the drums are in the way because I got back into my drumming. So,
hi guys.
Hey Dave, how you doing, buddy?
How you doing, Dave?
Good. Hi, Ron. Doing good.
Good to see you.
Oh, good to see you, Ron.
He's just Dave is east of Kansas City by Columbia. Missouri.
Oh,
And,
oh,
and it's probably stifling hot there.
Very warm.
that was very warm here today. We were up in the, I think hot around 87 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's a normal warm day here. Roger was telling
Yeah.
me that he was up to 105
mm,
Celsius.
mhm. So,
Fahrenheit.
Yep. But what's new? What's new, Dave? What's going on with you? Anything?
Oh, absolutely nothing.
How's your caregivers? Are they taking good care of you, or
Yeah, yeah, doing a good job.
good? Because Lynn always wants to make sure David gets taken care of.
Yeah, do a good job.
Good. Did you call the doctor and tell him you were having a hard time sleeping?
No, I didn't. I forgot all about it. I'll have to call him tomorrow.
Dave keeps getting different medication, and so sometimes he's awake all night long.
oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's screwing up his sleep cycle,
hmm
and that's not good.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, it could be worse. Well, I think if we don't get too much more traction here, Ron and Dave, I'm gonna shut it down at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, because
know.
we're not getting much traction. We got a few good people stopping in. Thanks. Chris Jackson said hello, but I imagine he's got things going on.
hmm
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris, Mr. Jackson, RC, how you doing?
Yeah. Chris had a big event yesterday. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for my video to load up of my road trip down to Sarnia. So
Oh,
still
are ya?
loading up. Yeah.
Keep an eye on it for a second, Ron. I gotta throw some peanuts out to my squirrels here.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah, that's what K&D Scrapping does. He feeds the squirrels, skunks, and raccoons. throws food out there for them.
Yeah.
You had a couple of hummingbirds flying around this morning. I went to grab my cameras because I was going to film the hummingbirds, and by the time I come back, well, the hummingbirds were gone. All right, so
Oh,
you know,
they'll
I thought
be
that'll,
back.
I thought that'd be pretty cool to videotape.
Yeah, watch
So.
them fly backwards. And
Yeah, just like a drone, right?
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard me earlier. There was a freighter almost took and ran over a sailboat out south of the bridge. It was upbound
Oh
this
man.
afternoon. Yeah, was not a pretty sight.
No, I can imagine. I hope the people on the sailboat jump ship.
Well, no, they came about right at the last minute, so
Oh,
yeah,
good
stop.
thing.
So they didn't get in trouble like they could have very easily.
Yeah. Well, seeing something that big coming at you in the water is like, that's real big.
Yeah. Yep.
No,
I was gonna say maybe I could find it for you and show you guys.
those Great Lake ships are quite big and quite long.
They've got to have the right of way.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because they can't turn on a dime either. Those big things. It takes a while for those big ships to turn.
Yeah, I can go back and look at a little bit of history and see if I can find it. What's nice about you ever go to that Stream Time Live, Ron?
No, I haven't.
Stream Time Live is a free YouTube channel that has 6 and 8 cameras all around, pretty much on the water,
Oh,
showing different things. And one of the cameras is here in Port Huron.
mhm.
And
Is that what you're watching on your TV? What I see?
yeah, that's what it's live right now. But on this computer, I'm going backwards,
Oh, okay.
try and catch that incident. It allows you to go back like 12 or 24 hours using the slider at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Marcel. How you doing?
Hey, Marcel.
Might be getting close now. A lot of sailboats are out in the lake today, and they aren't smart enough to get out of the way is the problem.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey,
Hey.
Marcel, how you
There
doing?
he is.
Trying to get my audio settings set up before I came in. Now it's working, I think.
Yeah.
I just got in from flying today. How's your guys?
How'd it go?
You guys have a good day today?
I was
Yeah.
going to fly this afternoon when I got home from Sarnia, but then it started raining, so I thought I'm not flying today.
Ooh, no
I'm
doubt.
not sure how that drone would react in the rain.
Well, not unless you bought one of those splash drones.
Yeah, I don't think it's waterproof.
What's up, Jackson? Chris Jackson and Lynn?
Mr. Chris.
Yeah, slowly build this drone again today. I've got some motors for it now. So
Oh,
nice gold motors for my red and black drone.
well, that's tiny. That's small, that little thing.
Oh, this is actually pretty big. This is 95.
Oh, is it?
So I have one that's 65X and a bunch of other small
Oh.
ones. The smallest guy is this little guy. So
Oh, there you go. Oh, okay.
it's pretty. But yeah, small guy, but it's fun. Gonna be all 4K and everything and really smooth and be able to bump off the walls and people and everything. So, you know, all the good stuff.
Okay, I'm going to screen share this.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to full screen it. And this is the ship coming upbound. And watch for the goofy dummy sailboat people. Now he's going to make the turn here to go up underneath the bridge. That's the city of Port Huron in the background.
All right. Oh, look at that sailboat getting
This,
right
this
in there.
is a sailboat.
Getting right in there.
And he's trying to go and cut in front of that freighter. And he's in an 8-knot current.
Looks
And
like
he's
he's barely
not
moving.
making any very good headway.
No.
Now, if you what right now, that you might be able to hear
Horn.
the boat's going to start.
What an idiot. Get out of there. Bring you turn the motor on and give her a push out of the way. They're just realizing now and starting to move in. Wow. I hope they hit it.
Tell them to get the hell out of the way.
Yeah, he's blasting that air horn away. Yeah, come on, turn that, hurry up.
Goodness.
I get ran over.
The last minute he pulled it around.
Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you the people on that boat were yelling at him for sure. What the heck, man?
Look at the guys running out over here, probably yelling out the window at him.
Yeah, probably.
Right there, see him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You freaking idiots.
See,
You can imagine,
you can see the backwash where he actually maneuvered that ship to try and get around him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the Canadian shore is just right over here. So he had to,
Zigzag just to get around him.
yeah. And you don't see that very often, a big ship trying to get around of a stupid sailboat.
imagine if a Coast Guard ever saw him do that. Come here, you. We need to have a little chit chat.
Yeah,
Parking that
exactly.
sailboat real quick.
So now he's coming back on course again. Yeah, he's got to be pissed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the captain of the ship, yeah, he's probably, oh no, here we go.
Oh, that ship probably used like $400 just to get around that little boat.
Yeah.
Just the detour.
Hmm. Yeah.
Why is this happening every time I try to upload?
Those big Laker ships are pretty big.
Mhm.
Yep, exactly.
I know, I've seen one of those ships up close. They are big.
Oh, heck yeah. Even small ones are big.
Yes. Yep. I had a neighbor call me and wanted to know if I was down there flying and caught that. And I said, no. I said, on the weekends, everybody comes up from the city and everywhere, and they're all along the shoreline. As you can see, the cars and stuff, it goes on all week.
Yeah.
And so there's very rarely can I find a place to park down there. So
Let alone fly. So many people around. Why is this doing this? Computer's giving me a problem here. Kick its butt.
Lenny's in the chat.
Hey, Carpenter Rick is in the chat.
Yep, Rick, I sent you an invite, but he's probably got the kids. They're the kids take over his computer.
Ah,
And so he becomes a computer orphan.
and hello, Blind Neil. How you doing? Good to see you.
Hey,
Hey,
Neil.
Neil.
Lenny, how you doing? Governor Rick, good to see you.
Lynn. Hi. Rick, how you doing?
I'm gonna
Transfer these files. Holy crap. Fourth time's a charm. Right, 32%. Yeah, another relaxing day. It's so freaking hot out again today. Rained yesterday for a
Was
bit.
it-
That's
you-
it.
But you did finally get some rain, huh?
Yeah, yesterday for like 2 hours.
Mm.
Because
Just
I know
enough to
it's
wet everything
really
and dry
dry
it
out
up
there.
again.
You got a lot of fires going out there, don't you?
Yeah, BC's got almost 300 something fires. It's nuts.
Centroid, how you doing, Mark?
Oh, what's up, Centroid?
Mark Centroid. Drone shots. Hey, how you doing?
Well, everybody's starting to come in now.
Yeah. 8 o'clock must be the right hour.
So in the last 4, we had 4 in the last 2 days, but we have 247 active forest fires right now.
247. Wow.
Yeah.
And that's just in your province?
That's just in BC. Yeah.
Wow.
I'll do a quick
Yeah.
little screen share for you and show you the little map.
Yeah, a lot of fires going on out there right now.
Oh, wow.
It's all south, more or less, but yeah, it's a lot in the caribou and the kootenays and the cantaloupes.
Oh,
But over in Vancouver, of course, we're a lot closer to the ocean, so we don't have much. There's one in Ladysmith on the island, but
Yeah, I used to go to Vancouver Island all the time when I was over the road trucking and go through Kamloops and everything else.
Yeah, it's beautiful out here.
Yeah. Of course, I came through in the wintertime though.
Ooh.
Avalanche zones. And I come screaming down a hill. I had my Jake brake on, and so I'm looking at the sign. Oh, please do not use Jake brake. Good, avalanche. And I seen a bunch of people clearing the road, and they're looking at me with as if is there something wrong with you? Shut that off.
Yeah.
Oops, my bad. Sorry.
He
First time
wants to
going
go
through the
off
Rockies.
track.
That was my first trip through the Rocky Mountains.
Wow.
So very, very beautiful though. I found it fascinating until I had to go up, down these steep grades and climb these really steep hills in a tractor trailer that I'm not used to doing.
No kidding. Devil's
It was
Path.
a,
All these places.
it was a very learning experience there on that one. So,
Yeah, I used to drive truck through the mountains as well, going out to Calgary and back doing.
oh, did you?
Yeah. I gave that up as soon as they wanted me to do it more in the winter. Not worth it.
Yeah. I had to make sure I had the chains on the truck too, because a couple times I had the chain up
Mhm.
to get through.
Definitely. Definitely. Done eating, so I'll just say hi, all because I'm lazy. All right, Blind Neil. Yeah.
So if you want, I do have some drone footage of the kind of camera that's on my drone. If you want to have a look at it, Paul.
Sure, put it on.
Why not?
All right.
I'll be right back.
All right, I'll just play the video. So this is the SG 906 drone that I've been kind of training myself on. So it's got a pretty good camera on it. Pretty stable. And then where is it where I got brave and actually took it up a little higher than what I normally do.
Now, does it have tilt? Yeah, okay. Tilt the gimbal.
It's got the tilt up, down and stuff. So I'm surprised how good the camera is on it.
Yeah, that's got good picture.
Yeah. There we go. I'm getting brave. I'm going up higher. I always wanted to see what's on the other side of that fence, right?
There you go.
Well, that's just flying around where I live. So let's see. I think there's a shot of it where I've gone way up higher. Oh, there. Hang on. There we go. I thought I thought, well, we'll just go a little bit higher than this. I just kept going up a bit more.
Good for you.
So,
Well, there you go.
yeah. That takes a really good picture. I really like that.
Yeah, it is. That's very good and clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the more you get, once you get used to it.
Yeah. I just been doing short little flights with it, checking it out. Sometimes I go higher and farther away from myself, and then it is a quick little thing too. It is fast. So like I said, it depends on how you fly it and how long the battery lasts, right?
Sure,
So,
sure.
you know,
Now you fly with a phone, right?
I can fly without the phone. The only thing I won't be able to access the camera though. I
Yeah,
need
you
to,
won't be able to see what the camera's seeing. Yeah.
right.
See, I always, at my age, I like the tablet and
Mm.
I like a little bigger picture, you know?
I had that H Fun phone app on it, and the drone didn't like it. And I'm looking through the owner's manual. I seen where I had to do a scan on the barcode or whatever that brought me into the proper app. And boom,
No, we're good.
Is it-
Good.
I worked good because I had a hard time trying to activate the camera the first time around when using the H Fun app for the drone.
Sure.
So there we go. So
Yeah. Well, the more you fly, the better you'll get, and the more you'll enjoy it.
yeah. Well, the more comfortable I'll get too. So
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
so I'm planning on wanting to fly it along the Thames River where I live and just fly it along the, right in the middle of the river and just fly along and take pictures,
Sure.
Because it's a nice area down there. It's certain parts of the Thames River that goes through our city. So
Hey, here comes Roger.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi,
Roger.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Marcel. Hi, Todd.
Hi.
Ron.
Roger.
Hey, Roger, how you doing?
Oh no, Andrew's here. I'm out of here.
And Marcel. Funny.
There you go.
Should have told me that earlier, Marcel. I didn't know that. Could have got
Hey, yeah, Andrew would have come on earlier, you says. Yeah.
definitely.
Good to see you, Andrew.
Good. How are you, Ron?
I'm doing good. I was just showing pictures of the drone that I've finally got the camera activated. And
I seen that. Congratulations! I didn't even know you were flying.
yeah, I'm getting used to it. So
Oh, good stuff. Good for you.
Yeah.
I'm just
I think.
pulling
you'll
up the chat there. Pop out chat.
Hey, Dave Pennis.
So
Hey,
did-
Andrew, how are you?
Andrew, were you off and about with the family today?
Nah, just too
Oh. Yeah.
hot to go
Well,
anywhere.
Rogers thought that maybe you took the kids and the wife and went to the water park or
Yeah, I
something.
thought so too, but guess not.
Andrew says you guys are dreaming.
Too hot for that even. Just getting sick of this.
Hey, everybody in the chat. Blind Neil, Lynn, Carpenter Rick, AZ, John Dude, John Shots.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Andrew.
How are you, Marcel?
Marcel, Dave.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey. No, Paul, I had to ask Andrew to send me a link.
I sent you a link.
I didn't get it.
You were the first one on the list.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't get it, so I got Andrew to send it to
Just
me.
straight water. You don't need to put anything into it.
Yeah, there's no problem.
Mm.
I got it. I'm gonna check my mail again, but no, I still didn't get it, Paul. But it's no problem. No worries.
yeah, Paul, here's a still picture that I snapped from the drone when I was down in Sarnia.
Which drone you got?
I got the 906, the SG 906 drone.
Is that from Holy Stone? No,
So
no.
Who's the main manufacturer, Ron?
I got the drone upstairs. I'm not.
It's
I'm not
okay.
sure-
It's okay. It's okay. I
I'm not
know.
sure who the main manufacturer is, but it's a pretty good camera.
Roger wondered if it was a Holy Stone or.
No, it's an SG 906.
So SG is the manufacturer?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
It's
Okay.
Dear C. I think it's Dear CRC. Dear CRC.
yeah. It's got that 2-axis gimbal camera on it, so which is good.
That's-
So
Nice picture though. That was a nice video.
oh, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good
Yeah.
picture too.
Yeah, I thought I had that up hovering, and I thought, well, I'll snap a picture on it and see how the camera works itself. I know how the video camera works. I was just wondering how good of it was going to take a still picture.
Okay.
Very nice.
So-
Hey, Mark. Koa makes that drone. Eric Koa.
So now all I got to do is figure out how to operate the belly camera that's underneath. the look down camera, the one that looks straight down.
Interesting.
So,
Look at that.
yes.
Though.
Well,
So-
congratulations.
$135 drone. I mean, it's really like pretty cheap. That's the same one.
No, I paid over $300 for mine.
SG906, is that the one you said?
Yeah.
2K.
Yeah, it's called the Beast 2.
Our dollar is always more, but I was just saying 135 US. But
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Ron-
it was
yeah.
Ron's
Ron's
2.6.
Ontario.
Yeah, I'm in Ontario.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's always a
Yeah,
difference
so-
in price.
And I had it shipped in from California. That's where I bought it from. So,
Oh, okay.
then it was free shipping. So as soon as it said free shipping, okay, woohoo.
Yeah, right.
So, you know,
Is that the same drone there?
yeah, but yeah, that's the Beast 2, but I don't have that, that's got a 3-axis gimbal camera, that one. Mine's
Oh.
only has a 2-axis, right?
Mm.
So,
the 120 obstacle.
but that little thing that sits on top, that's a
Yeah.
collision avoidance sensor.
Is it
Oh,
this one,
okay.
Ron?
Yeah, that's the one. Nope, that's not the one. Here, hang on. Hang on, I'll be back in a minute.
I thought that was the one too, but that's the Beast. I think it's a little bit different or something.
Weird,
Close.
to have-
Same
weird
idea.
to have the same model number though.
Airco. Yeah, I know that's the stupid part. I think the SG906 is like kind of like Chevrolet, and then like Beast is like the actual model name of
Right, okay.
it. But it's kind of confusing because the company shows on there Airco as the brand name. So I don't know. Pretty cool.
All right. And I got my little baby with me down here.
he bought an extra battery, so he's got 2 batteries too.
Yeah, I got 2 batteries with it. So this is the one I have. So the camera goes up, down, and then it tilts back and forth this way.
3 axis.
Yeah, 3. Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, it
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like Mavic almost, eh? Cool.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
a Mavic almost like, yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Big time.
Okay.
So it's got lights here in the front and then lights in the back. Well, here's the back of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's called the Beast 2.
The Beast 2. Yeah, I look like the picture
Yeah.
you had on the other one.
Yeah,
Okay.
It looks like it's called the Max. Does it say Max on the arms?
yeah. So, no, all it says on the arms is
SG906 Max.
SG906 Pro.
Pro. Okay, the Pro version.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the Pro.
That's
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
man. It's a nice drone.
So,
How long have you had it?
probably about a month and a half now.
Okay.
So, it comes with spare props, and I bought the one with the extra battery too. So
Okay.
the batteries are easy to pull out. They're like this.
Yep.
So when you turn it on,
Carpenter Rick is asking you, Ron,
Oh.
which part of Ontario you live in?
Yeah.
I live in London, Ontario.
26-minute flight time.
Not too far away from Hound Dog.
No, and Paul Hodges is in St. Thomas, which is only a few minutes drive up the
Yeah,
road
that's what I
from me.
said. Yeah, not
Yeah.
too far away. Yeah.
Yeah, but it takes 5 hours to charge these batteries.
Holy cow.
Yeah, so
And how long they last? 20 minutes?
I get about 20 minutes out of it. They say it's a 28-minute flight time, but I've gotten 20 minutes out of it.
Oh,
So
It also shows a picture that says it has obstacle avoidance at night, which is kind of cool too.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're doing that kind of stuff, but cool. Right on, dude.
yeah, I'm happy with it. Just I've crashed it twice.
Mhm.
So
And it's still on one piece.
it's still in one piece, yeah. Yeah, because I wasn't very far off the ground when I crashed it.
Mhm.
So I forgot to set it up the proper way because you turn your controller on, you hit your button, and then you got to spin this around so many times and hear
Oh,
it
yeah.
beep.
Yeah,
Camera facing the ground, right?
yeah.
Spin it
Yeah.
around so many times, hear a beep. Put it on a level surface, hit another button until you hear another beep. Now you're all set. Yeah.
The
So
dance. You got to do the dance.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So
That's how you got to calibrate the DJI the same way.
yeah, and I can't fly it unless I have all the GPS satellites
Yeah.
working on it. So I can't fly it in the house because I got no satellite connection, right?
Hmm.
So
I
so
wouldn't
it is
fly one,
it is a GPS drone. So
Mhm.
so it's got a 2-stage. You can fly in stage 1 or stage 2. Stage 2, the thing really moves. It goes.
Yeah, you sold me. I think I might pick one up in the next month or so.
Yeah.
I mean, for the price.
I did a lot of research before I bought a drone. I was looking at all the different drones prices, and I've seen a lot of good reviews on this drone for a beginner's drone, for intermediate beginner's drone. So I saw a lot of good reviews and watched a lot of videos. I thought, all right, I'll try it.
The 2K is still pretty good. I mean, unless
You know.
you're filming for the industry or
Sorry.
something.
Yeah. So and one thing I like about it comes in this nice little case that you get with it too.
Yeah.
So nice little backpack, basically, is what it is.
I'm not old.
Yeah.
Well, you're not as old as the rest of us.
No, hey, just had a
And then we have Andrew, who looks like he just got out of bed.
He worked so hard at that.
Oh,
It was 104 again here today.
Oh, Jesus.
oh, wow. Yeah, I know. It was hot today. I was driving back from Sarnia and no air conditioning in the car. So it's like I had all my windows down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the air conditioning quit last year, and I'm debating if I'm going to get it fixed or not.
Okay.
So it might be cheaper to buy another car instead of trying to fix it. You know how it is.
Yeah. Myself there, I didn't go out at all today. Nope.
Mm.
I didn't dare open the car doors. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but I can hardly wait till I get back to work. Supposed to go back to work at the end of September, so I'm supposed to go for a checkup to see how my operation went and do a stress test, and
Oh, yeah.
apparently, I guess I found out I got an implanted device in here for something.
Oh,
So
It's your
I was
wireless.
like,
so
you didn't tell me you were gonna put a piece of machinery in me. You just said you're gonna stitch up my heart valve and fix me.
My brother's going in on the 24th for a heart valve operation.
Is it a replacement or just a repair?
My brother, he doesn't remember if he's so bloody nervous. He can't remember if it's repair or replacement.
I know I was nervous the first time when I went in, then they cancel it, and then they reschedule it, then they cancel it, then they reschedule it and cancel it. And like, okay, I'm going in for the 4th time.
Yeah.
Oh, guess what? It's a go.
Oh.
Great, let's get it done and over with, please. Yeah, I was nervous at the first time.
So one
Hey,
question
Mojo.
for you. One question. What's bugging my brother the most there is
Right.
they don't have to break open a rib cage, right?
No, they went in through my side. They went in through here,
Okay.
but it's very painful when you wake up.
Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna be in a lot of pain when you wake
My
up.
brother was worried he have to open up the rib cage or
In
something.
other words, like cut up the center of the rib.
Yeah, no, they didn't crack me open. All they did was they slice in through my side and go on with whatever they did
what's happening,
and
Okay.
spread your ribs apart,
Yeah. Okay.
deflate a lung.
Okay.
Okay, stop your heart. So you're on a machine and you're
Yeah.
breathing on one lung.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to tell him
So-
that part there, but
Yeah, just tell them they're going to spread your ribs apart and deflate a lung, but Tell them they're not gonna, and then they have to kill you in order to stitch it up. So basically, and it was about a 5.5 hour operation.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so that's all, he was so
Yeah.
freaking nervous about that, believe me.
yeah, I was in the hospital for 5 days, so, and then they
Yeah.
sent me home. So,
His doctor told him expect to be in the hospital for a week or two. So,
yeah, that's what I was told too. And then nope, you can go home. Oh,
okay.
okay, no problem. All right.
Well, my brother is a little bit overweight there, but
Oh, is he? Yeah,
Yeah.
I've waited 3 years for this operation, so,
oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
His doctor said no waiting, says you have to get it done right away.
oh, so he's on priority then. On the priority list. I was on the waiting list. Mine wasn't priority.
Yeah. Okay.
How are you, Rojo?
Hey, Rojo.
Hey, Rojo.
Rojo, how you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah, drop the mic for Rojo. Yes, Andrew, that's true. Hey, Train Night Productions, how you doing?
So, yeah. So Andrew, I've taken down my layout. It's completely down, and the
How
house
come?
is up for sale. Well, because I'm selling the house.
Really?
Mm.
Staying in the area or?
I'm not sure what I'm doing yet because I'm planning on going back over the road trucking again.
Oh, really?
Yep.
A
Wow.
lot of jobs out there for that.
Yeah, and they're making really good money now for some strange reason.
It's
I wonder why.
unbelievable though. That is one thing. Yeah, the wage, the price per mile, and that's gone way up.
I wonder why that is.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not because of the showstopper, is it?
Mhm. Yeah. And I mean, there's two factors to it. Yeah, that's part of it that brought it front and foremost. But I mean, a lot of people just aren't
Yeah.
driving anymore, and not a
I
lot of
know.
good drivers out there.
Yeah.
You know.
As
I
as
figured.
long as long around as you don't have to drive through Toronto, right?
That's right. I'll pick up my load and I'd rather drive through Chicago than go through Toronto. And I know Chicago like the back of my hand, so because I've gone there many a times.
Well, I mean, we forget a lot. I mean, Toronto's the third biggest city after LA, New York. Toronto's third. I mean, it's a big
Yeah.
city. There's so many
Yeah.
downtown cores to it. There's like 6 cores now.
Mhm.
It's a 60-kilometer spread of misery.
Yeah.
You know.
A lot of people who don't know how to drive either,
Mhm,
apparently.
mhm.
Yeah, Vancouver has a lot of that too.
Here's your exit. They're over there in the way, and it's a 6-lane highway coming across, going one way, and they're shooting across the lane in order to get to the ramp, cutting everybody off.
Wide open, not looking mirrors. You might as well tear them off the car. They're not needed. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Ron,
Exactly.
Ron Rojo's asking you a question.
Oh,
it's his railroad stream.
kind of looks like Alex Van Halen in the drum set. Yep. Yeah. I do have a drum set behind me. And no, I can't play like him.
Yeah, but he was asking about that train stream in the back of you. He said,
That's my layout that I used to have down here.
So you packed it all up. That must be some pile of stuff once it's all packed up.
Oh, I can open up a small hobby shop now.
I'm sure you could. I know that. Yeah.
I've took all the track off, loosened everything up, saved all the buildings,
Really?
repurposed all the ballast that I laid down and everything. Yeah, I basically recycled. The only thing I threw out was just the plywood and the benchwork.
okay.
Everything else I saved.
Jesus, the plywood you could have sold it, made money to buy a new house with it. You should have sold
Well,
it
now-
6 months ago.
Now the other room that I took apart, well, I had to take that apart in sections because I built it in sections, so I saved all the wood from that section.
Oh, there you
Uh-huh.
go.
Okay.
That's,
So- I'm thinking I'm not getting rid of these. I'm going to keep those. So
Hey, Roger, was it Paul Hodges that also does the train thing too?
Yeah. He has a very good collection. He's got a big room full. It's all set up in his other room.
Hey, Corey.
Mhm.
Hey, Corey.
Hey, Corey.
Hello, Corey. How you doing?
Yeah, Corey went racing today and was doing 103 there when he went racing.
Oh,
Oh, man.
You're a brave man, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
melting while you're racing.
It's not even going below 37 till Thursday, so that's 2 weeks of that we've had it.
Yeah. It's gonna be another hot one tomorrow.
Yep. 38.
But today wasn't so bad. I didn't have to put the air conditioning on, so it's not bad.
Well, here it was supposed to be 40, then they dropped it to a whole 38, 39, 38, 37
Yeah.
up until Friday. And then it goes to 27 for 2 days, and then it's back up on the weekend if it follows through. So
Yeah.
just in case we weren't sick of it enough.
I got second. Okay, brought a fan.
Awesome.
Have been melted. Oh, you came in second. That's nice.
Very nice.
Congratulations, Corey.
Oh, but even with the fan, man, with that temperature.
Yeah. Just blowing hot air.
It's like having a blow dryer aimed at you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
4.4 seconds behind first. Wow, dude. That's awesome.
That racing is the next thing that I think that probably Hugh's going to get into.
Yeah, maybe.
Hmm.
Most likely. Everybody, don't forget hit that like button for Paul.
He was flying pretty good around there at Roger Palooza, wasn't he?
Oh, hell yeah.
What they say.
You wouldn't get Kim on with you, Roger, and see if he can explain it so it sounds more death-defying, please? Poor Kim. Kim suffers from childhood eye wonder. I love it. This is wide-eyed.
Say Kim one more time, he'll come up.
Yeah. Oh, I seen a paw. I thought maybe he did for a second.
What do you call a ginger kid who is good at martial arts?
Oh my God.
Carity. Ah. Did you go flying again this afternoon, Paul?
No, I did not. I thought about it, but it being the weekend, everybody out of the city's up there along the water, and
Okay.
you can't find a parking place down there at all, and it's just jammed up with people.
Yeah, it's been too hot for me anyway.
Yeah, I got the one shift this morning. What do you got there?
This is my new robot that I 3D printed.
Oh,
A
wow.
robot that carries 2 beers and servo pops it up.
Oh. I don't mean to be rude. I thought it was something from Fisher Price at first. I'm so
is.
sorry. But the color scheme and the blue arms
Yeah.
and all that.
Well, the color scheme is just because of the filament I have, but I haven't
Yeah.
painted it yet, so it's still obviously a work in progress. But
Yeah, no, I get it now. No, it's cool. Yeah, I literally, that was the first thought in my head. I'm like, we mentioned Kim, and then he brings a 3D Fisher
So
Price
it's animated too?
Yep, the arms move and drives around, and the beers
Wow.
pop up, and there's like a back smokestack that actually will have like vapor come out of the back. Those little stacks there,
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
they have holes in them, and yeah, super easy build, really. But yeah, expensive. The electronics for it about $300
Oh, wow.
because the motors and stuff, right? So, but it's kind of fun.
Definitely.
Got sensors on it, so it'll drive around and follow me and stuff.
So it'll be able, once you get it all done, it should be able to autonomously follow you around?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. I can't imagine Roger with something like that on the floor following him around.
I'd kick it.
It's a heavy item, actually. Pretty big.
I used to date a girl with one leg who worked at a brewery.
Oh gosh.
She was in charge of the hops. Ah ha ha. Rojo. Oh,
Somebody
my
had
God.
his funny medicine or something today.
Yeah.
Da, da, dun, dun, dun.
The scotch must be good tonight there, Rojo.
Well, whatever turns your crank or floats your boat.
Yeah.
Well, Robert's not working on the base anymore, is he?
No,
I think he took a
he
retirement.
He retired. Congrats on the
Oh, boy.
retirement.
Yeah.
Congratulations, bud.
I don't know if I'm gonna fly my, I'm being tempted because seeing how my drone's got lights on, I'm thinking, gee, I wonder how it'd be at night.
If you're in a well-lit area, not bad. It'll be very good.
Really?
Yeah. But like here where I live, there's no lights at all.
Oh, yeah, well, you're out in the country, right?
Yeah, you won't
Yeah.
see nothing. You won't see nothing. But if you're in a well-lit area,
Hmm.
you know, if you got like a major highway beside you with a well-lit or a shopping center even, you know, you'll be okay. But here, no.
Rogerstown isn't known for their outdoor lighting. They're known more for their ultra high speed internet. That's their claim to fame.
Yeah.
That's the crown and the jewel in the crown.
It'll
There
almost,
we go.
it's
They've
so
got
high
it. It's
speed,
just
it
across
almost
the
spins your
street.
head. What's that, Dave?
I said, they've got it. It's just across the street.
Yeah.
He gets to watch it. Oh god.
From military to sit down comedy. Yeah, yeah, Marcel. Well, at least I'm glad I don't have to put the air conditioning on tonight.
I might
Yeah.
shut mine off.
Yeah.
'Cause it's still pretty warm outside. I just stepped outside. It's still pretty good, warm out.
Speaking of fiber, they're running fiber a couple of houses down from my place. I wonder if they'll get here before Roger. Corey, rub it in, Corey.
That was the irony of going to visit my parents this summer, Ron. I'm sitting in a town in the gas bay of 600 people, and my mother's got 1 gigabit internet. I'm sitting there
Oh.
talking to Roger.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, this is how dark it is here.
That's how dark it gets there.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, you sure wouldn't be, well, you'd have to have little strobes on it.
yeah.
Yeah. One thing about that camera app that I have, the app tells me when the drone's got low battery.
Yeah, well, mine too.
Yeah, it says, please land now. Beep, 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 beep. You're looking at land. Okay.
Yeah, because with DJI, when it says land now, landing now, it lands now. Doesn't give a shit where you are, over water or whatever. Gotta watch out.
So what's everybody's plans for the week? Anybody got any major plans going on or?
Surviving the weather. I don't know.
Well, I'm thinking if it's nice and the wind and it's not too windy, because I don't like flying my drone in really high winds, even though it can handle it, it still fights it, but I'm not used to it. So if it's nice, I'll take it down by the river and do some flying.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So I got brave when I was down in Sarnia. I actually took it up to about 100 feet in the air. So, because we see a turkey vulture circling around, so I thought I went up. I basically went up after type thing, right? And just hovered. And I'm looking at my at the distance. I'm like, yeah, I'm 100 feet up. Wow, boy, that's really small. Holy.
Corey, are you serious?
They're not supposed to charge you, Corey,
They're
but
not supposed to charge you once. They have to bring it to the closest point in your house and that. But after that, that's usually the rule with it. I'm surprised about that.
yeah,
Oh,
Bell Canada, though.
well, yeah. Well, what do you expect from Bell Canada, right?
Oh, I'll be so glad when I get rid of those buggers.
I don't, if we used to have Bell, I got rid of Bell and then I'm with Tech Savvy now. And I've got unlimited internet and everything is, I only pay $60 a month for it. So,
Well, I
Oh,
used to be with
God.
Tech Savvy. The problem is they never took on the contract for the fiber optics because they're running off of Bell's wires. That's what they're doing.
Okay.
And they got to have a contract negotiated. So I was waiting for them, but they still haven't yet. So they're only offering DSL right now or ADSL.
yeah, well, yeah, because they're going through Rogers cable line down here.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what they do. Exactly. They were
yeah,
part of that negotiations to try and break down the big three.
Right.
Like when I went to them before, I was with them up until fiber optic came out, but I wanted fiber because we were using OBS and that.
Oh, yeah.
And with the kids in the house and that, there wasn't near enough for everybody. They'd have to stay off
Right.
live.
Hmm.
I'd go back with them tomorrow. It's just they don't have fiber optic yet. So as soon as they get it here,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Because
Yeah,
the
good.
company that's gonna be coming here, it's called Co-op Tel.
Yeah.
And once they're here, it's goodbye Bell.
Well, we've gotten good service from Tech Savvy. I haven't got no complaints about it. So never had a problem with them.
Yeah.
Never had a
Bella was leaving for them. They're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. I said, I don't care. I said, it's the same lines. I don't give a fuck who I give the money to as long as it's the cheaper rate.
Yeah.
The same lines, it's the
exactly.
same people. It's a Bell guy going to come to install it when I do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
you're going to miss that Bell touch. Oh, that I'll really miss because it's been amazing so far.
Yeah. Yeah. That Bell touched the extra charges that, oh, yeah, we're going to charge you extra now because you did this, 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 and this. Yeah, I don't think so.
Jesus, they make it sound like John's Confectionery is going to come and sit at your house, you know? Something
Oh, exactly. When
Yeah,
especially when I went to satellite TV, I called Shaw Satellite TV up and I got them down here and when I canceled to through Bell, well, you're
Yeah.
not going to get any better of a signal. I said, yeah, I am because the dish is elliptical. Your dish is round and real stupid because when I get a light rain, it cuts out my signal.
Uh,
And I've talked to other people who have Shaw, and it can be pouring of rain, and they still have a signal.
There you go. There you go.
I said, besides that, they have their own Shaw. Shaw has their own satellite systems.
yeah, yeah. Okay, Rojo. I used to have
So.
Shaw here, but they didn't have the internet.
No, they don't have the internet yet, but they're talking about it. So it'll be like through the satellite internet coming.
That's expensive. Expensive as hell.
So
I mean, they're all expensive when it's said and done. There's not one of them
Yeah.
cheap. But
yeah,
when I told Roger this before, but when I switched to Tech Savvy, I think I was paying say $73 a month with Bell. Tech Savvy was the same service for $50 a month.
yeah,
And I called up
Yeah.
Bell and told them I'm leaving, blah, blah, blah. No, why? And I said, and that was when she brought up the whole, you get the great friendly service from Bell. And I said, yeah, that's lovely. I'm leaving. And she said, oh, let me crunch the numbers for you. And she came back. She goes, I got amazing news for you. I said, what? She goes, I can give it to you for $65 a month. I said, did you not hear the $50 before? Yeah, but it's with Bell. I said, I don't give a shit. I said, I hate yous anyways. That's no perk. So that's not going to sweeten the pot by being with you to begin with. No,
exactly.
fine. So she came back and she goes, listen, I talked to my manager. I pulled some strings, but she goes, I got good news. She goes, I can give it to you for $61 a month. I said, do you hear fucking dolphin squeals when I talk? I said, what do you not understand about 50? I said, do they not teach us how to add there or something like that? I said, can they not get you an abacus or something? I said, 60 versus 51 to the amount. She was dumbfounded why I was leaving. She couldn't understand why.
Yeah, well, she didn't give a shit what you said. She was going, here, this is what I'm going to do for you. I don't care what you're telling me. I know you want to leave, but here, I'll do this for you.
But sir, it doesn't say me to say that on the paper. You know? Idiots. And they're all the same. They're all the same. Even the ones in the States who deal with it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a ripoff, and you get the dumbest people working for them. And
Yeah.
their hands are tied. I know that.
Yeah, it's hard to find good help these days.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, in those businesses, they have a script they got to follow. I mean, it's not really their fault on the phone. Their hands are tied.
No. Yeah.
You know. And I do try to say that when I call someone, because if somebody, I'll tell them, listen, I'm sorry you got this phone call that's going to be coming from me. It's not your fault. You didn't do it. But unfortunately, you're the one that's going to have to hear me. So it's not personal. It's not against you.
Yeah.
But-
I'm just not happy.
Company that you work for.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, don't forget to hit that like button for Paul. Helps out the channel.
Oh yeah, Corey, they give you a package there. You got to call every month and get them to readjust for it because they just completely forgot that month by accident not to change the price.
Yeah.
Like say it's
Yeah.
regular 85, they're gonna give it to you for 70 for the first 4 months. You'll call every month and get them to change it back. And
Mm.
yeah. When we first moved back to Montreal, we got satellite at the place we're moving into, and the guy drilled to the foundation and hit the main water line. In the one room where all our possessions were, we almost lost everything. Audrey was like 4 months old at the time. We just came back from Saskatchewan, flooded the place up to our knees in 10 minutes. Cost them $88,000. They'd have a 40-foot pumper truck come in and reroute the city water for 48 hours till they could fix it.
Mm.
Yeah. So we moved to a new this place, and they offered me a deal. They were going to give me everything free for 18 months. I said, well, what the hell is going to be with them anyway? So why not? They messed up that 12 times. They sent the guy to install it to the old place that they flooded, not here. And I go, oh, the fights. One day on the phone, I booked 3 appointments and lost 5 of them in 2 hours on the phone with them, literally before I'd even hang up. So I called them that morning, and there was a Sunday, and she said, sir, we can't send anybody on a Sunday. I said, I'm done. I'm done. I lost it. I was screaming and yelling. Ding dong. It's the guy from Bell to install it. He comes up the stairs. She said, sir, we can't send anybody. I said, there's somebody here. He can't be because we're not sending somebody. I said, he's standing here beside me right now.
Wow.
She said, oh, I don't think so. I said, does Bell do fucking holograms? She said, what do you mean? I said, because it's either a real person or a hologram, but there's something beside me with a Bell uniform on that's here to install my internet. Well, you can't have it today, sir.
So I just gave the phone to the guy.
I said, talk to her and tell her you're here. And then he fought with her for 5 minutes trying to convince her that he was there.
Well, you can't be there. I'm not really talking to you, am I?
This is a figment of your imagination, you know.
Oh, wow.
70s all over again, man. You know?
Holy smokes.
You see what Corey wrote down?
She was having.
What,
Some
what'd you say,
people.
Marcel? Marcel?
Yeah.
What'd you say, Marcel?
I said, I want whatever she's having.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it was such a stupid conversation. You know, a conversation is so stupid you can't even believe you're part of it. Like, you know, it's like, when did it come to this? You know,
Hey, Andrew, did you get a name?
she got some.
She got some.
Oh, I meant a real name.
Yeah. No,
See what Corey wrote down in the last chat?
that's crazy. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, they'll be jacking up our prices to cover their loss on that one.
And then saying,
Well, yeah, Bell and Rogers are wondering why they're losing business.
Yep.
You know,
But yeah, there's only 3 companies here in all of Canada.
yeah.
well, there's a lot of people that I know are switching over to satellite system. So, and then going to Tech Savvy for internet.
Yeah, but I mean, like the broker ones. But I mean, as far as
Yeah.
owning the lines or anything or the signals, there's only 3.
Yeah.
TELUS, Rogers, and Bell.
Yeah.
Roger, what company are you going with now?
Optel.
But even most of those ones, you dig far enough, you're going to find out there's a subsidiary of one of the 3, most likely.
But,
Lost reward.
I don't know if Cooptel, if I can get the phone line with it or TV, but yet I don't know. But I think it's just for the fiber optic right now.
Mm.
But I'll be fixing it up with my TV. I'll be taking out the TV from Bell completely and my landline. I want to take that out.
Oh, geez, I haven't had a landline in years.
2002 was the last year.
Yeah, it's just like, why have a landline when I got cell phones? Just
Yeah.
It was nice for telemarketers to call. I mean, I was working all day. We had our phones at night with my first wife. We worked at the same place, so that's all we were paying for.
Mhm.
I was going to tell Bell to take out my landline, but I need it for my computer.
Wow. Well, not necessarily. No, they give you a dry loop like we have.
Yeah, my internet comes through my cable line, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can't shut the phone line off completely because they have to have it open for 911 emergency calls only.
Because he has a DSL, ADSL.
Mm.
So yeah, they'll give you a dry loop.
Cause I know our phone line here is still active for 911 calls. That's it.
Yeah, Neil, like for instance, here on the island of Montreal, all of it is owned, all the fiber optic is owned by Bell, and all the cable is owned by Videotron. There's other subsidiaries, but they own it.
I know when Shaw Cable was coming down here, or satellite, Rogers and Bell were trying to fight them off, and the government says, nope, open competition, no more. You guys are not taking over anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Open competition. They opened everything up for everybody else. So
But is it still being? Are they still looking to buying it out, Shaw? That deal to buy Shaw.
who's trying to buy Shaw?
I'm trying to remember now. It was in the news, wasn't it? It was Shaw, wasn't it?
I
Or
know
was it
Shaw.
Rochester New- No, okay.
I know Shaw Cable owns DirecTV in the States too.
It was yeah, Bell offered to buy them, but then backed out. Rogers is. That's right. Rogers is buying it for 26 billion.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I won't have no more satellite TV. I'll just stay on the internet. That's it. I'm on the internet now more than I'm watching TV anyways. So
Well, I know Eastlink is not even in here in Quebec, Blind Neil.
Mhm.
There's no company called here like that. Yeah, Rogers did buy out Shaw. Okay. I wish the hell we'd get a thunderstorm or something, break this humidity.
Yeah, the humidity is the killer, isn't it?
yeah. Oh yeah. It did rain here, but it didn't do nothing to the humidity. It just made basically it just made it hotter.
Okay.
We're still under a heat warning here. So
Okay there, Marcel, you have a good one.
Okay, Marcel.
have a good night, Marcel.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it quits here. Roger, you got a 9 o'clock show to watch, don't you?
I do.
A movie? You usually watch movies.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I look at Netflix. Yeah. I saw King Kong last night, night before.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It was good. It was good.
Well,
Take care, Marcel.
that's good.
Yeah. Well, everybody, then we'll see. I'll see you all tomorrow morning, everybody.
Yeah, everybody take care and thanks
Yeah.
for
See you
popping in.
later.
Yeah, thanks for having me up, Paul.
Hey, Ron,
Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming in, Ron, and
Yeah. Andrew, it was good seeing you.
You too,
Roger,
take
we'll
care
we'll probably
yourself.
see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Take care.
All right.
Have a good one. Be well.
All right. Take care, everyone.
Phantom Flight
Hey,
101.
Herman, you have a good night.
Hey, Herman.
Good seeing you. Well, seeing you quick, but hope you're well.
Marcel's going to be on Discord tonight. Okay.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Take care, everybody. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
You too. Yep. Later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Okay.